I know that girl.
What are you talking about?
Ricky was with her last night. Angela DeLuca. We just pulled her body out of a swimming pool. You're under arrest for murder. I hear they like to call you pretty. They like pretty people in prison.
Laura, él es mi hijo. He is parte de esta familia, ya.
Ricky, you don't have to say anything else.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm here representing Mr. Santos.
Counselor, this is your brother, is he not?
Yes, he is.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! You're not kids anymore.
And the defendant is your brother as well?
Yes.
Well, that's quite a unique situation, to say the least.
Runs the world, so let's toast La Familia de Santos. Black blood, black blood.
Thank you to our viewers for joining us for part 2. I'm joined by the cast members of Sangre Negra and some of the producers, and we've been having a lot of fun.
Hey.
I've been learning a lot about all of you, and off screen, I think I learned even more about you.
Calm down, Mabel.
I've always said, Mabel, that if we had behind the scenes of Sangre Negra, would be as successful as Sangre Negra itself.
Yeah.
Do we have a gag reel after all these years of filming? Do we have like funny scenes that we could put together and show?
Well, we got a ton of funny scenes that just haven't been, you know our editor. What do you think?
Oh, that would be so great to see.
Yeah.
Bloopers.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what has been one of the, let's call it bloopers, like one of the funniest things that have happened on set?
I know what it is.
Inga started laughing first, so Inga,
has it already.
You got an answer.
We got one.
Some of the stuff we can't say on, well, I guess we could say it, but.
I'm curious now.
Now I want to know.
Me too.
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot of stuff that happened behind the scene as actors was acting. Like it was one scene we had an actor where they had to pull out their weapons and he had his gun pointed backwards.
Yeah.
Pointed down to the ground.
Pointed down to the ground. It was one scene where the motorcycle crew came in and one of the extras actually slid on his bike. But we caught it on tape.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, this is a perfect segue. So while you guys were getting rearranged in terms of, we were having some telephone issues and we took potty breaks and water breaks. Okay, this is my big moment because I want to be a part of the Santos family. So, okay, I'm ready. Ready, guys?
Ready.
Don't think you can con me, Mr. Pretty Ricky. I know that your family has disowned you. You're a gangster, Mr. Santos.
All right.
If you only would have been there in the audition, you would be in the show now.
Yeah, you would have been.
But just know that you're gonna have to then make out with Ricky afterwards, because there isn't a girl that he hasn't made out with yet. So.
I didn't make out with that one. That was misleading.
Illegitimate daughter.
That was misleading, yeah.
Maybe there's another illegitimate daughter or a reporter. A reporter who's what?
Danny's character actually stole my fiance from me.
Oh, so I stole her. She didn't leave you, and then she came to the better guy, and then she left me to go back to you?
Yeah, that was it. He stole her.
Which says a lot about my character, that my character hates his character so much, and yet I go and get engaged with the mother of his child. I mean, there is some deep issues going on here. This family that is something. And then she goes back to him. Yeah.
And then we find out that I am the father of the child.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Stoney moves in with me.
Yeah, we haven't really told you a lot about Stoney's character, but I would let him not. But let's just say his character is the wild card in all of this. He's the most unpredictable character in that you never know what he's going to do. You don't know whether to trust him. You don't know you just don't know what's going on, which makes him pretty fascinating. And Stoney has used his own his own talent to amplify the character. So, Stoney, carry on with Cimarron.
How have you amplified the character?
I turned it up, girl.
Yeah.
I am probably just as bad, if not worse, than Pretty Ricky. Like he said, I'm unpredictable. You don't know whether I'm going to kill you or kiss you.
Yeah.
So that unpredictability is a huge asset for me as an actor, but also as a character on the show, because you just never know where I'm going to go. And whichever way I go pretty much drives the story. Because Tony and our director, Frank, even said when I first appeared in the show, it took the show in a whole different direction than they had anticipated that they were going to go in the first place. So because of that, the show is where it is right now in its story. So when people see this show, there's a lot to it. There's so much intrigue and drama and sex and killing and sex and it's just a lot of sex. And
Give me some. I haven't had any yet.
Wow. How many scenes has Tony had? Has Tony had sex scenes? Has Tony had?
3.
Every scene.
Danny has quite the sex scene. Believe me, his sex scene outdoes all of mine. Put all of mine together, don't match up to Danny's one.
Hey, that is true.
I was nervous about that scene.
Yeah, we saw that scene.
Oh, Danny's a beast.
Yeah.
Hey, that one might not make it. That has the rating of too hot for TV on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
True.
The girls are gonna like it because they're gonna get a glimpse at one of Danny's glutamus maximus cheeks. Oh my God!
Now everybody's gonna tune in. Everybody's gonna tune in.
You gotta tune in if you want to see half of Danny's butt.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just gonna wear the mask the rest of the interview, okay?
So, well, I'm gonna have a little fun with all of you guys, as I promised. And so, I have my bongo drums near me, but they're too far. So, let's get ready for Sangre Negra's behind the scenes trivia.
Hello.
Okay.
Guys?
All right, good.
So
All right,
now this is
good.
where you might get a little embarrassed.
Okay, good.
So
now we need pens, right?
yes, this is where the pen markers and papers come in.
All right, I'll go get one.
I figured since it's going to be several of us, that'll be a lot easier, so you can actually show me your answer. So I'm going to ask you, or I'm going to state a fact, and you're going to guess who that fact pertains to. I'm also going to ask you, in addition to that, some questions about a particular attribute that one of your fellow castmates has, and all of you need to, well, the goal is to see who, so I'm going to give you an example. If I said, who likes to sleep the most? All of you write the name of the person that you think sleeps the most. The person with the most correct answers will get a prize at the end of the trivia game.
Oh,
All right.
All
Ready,
right.
guys?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to begin with, I'm going to ask a question and you share with me who you think is most likely to fit this particular attribute.
And you write it down, right?
Yes.
You don't say it out loud, you write it down. Okay.
Write it down and you show me, and then I'll share with you if everyone agreed on the same person. Okay, so who is likely to run to craft services or keep snacks nearby in between scenes?
And this is only us here in the interview or anybody on the show?
No, just between all of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Do we show our answers now?
Character names or real names?
To me. I have one answer so far.
Okay, do I show it to you?
Oh, yeah, show it to me.
How do I do that? Just put it up?
Oh,
It has to be amongst the people that are here, right? Because nobody else knows who anybody else is yet.
Antonio, I couldn't see your answer.
Huh?
I couldn't see your answer.
Couldn't see it? Okay.
He still can't see it. There you go.
Tony. All right, I see.
Your answer, Ricardo's blending with the background.
Tony. All right. Got it.
Okay, well, it went 3 ways.
Oh, okay.
What did Inga, what did you say? Stony?
Stony.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Stony gets.
Well, Stony got 2. No, Stony got Antonio. You said. So Stony said himself.
Okay.
We have executive producers who said Stony.
Yeah.
Ricardo, you said Antonio.
Yeah. And I said Stone.
Yes,
Stony eating like a.
I always eat. I'll have stuff in my pockets during the scene.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna give that one to Stony. Okay. Question number 2. Who is most likely to forget their lines on the set?
Whoa.
Oh wow, it's a shame George isn't here.
Yeah, George should be here.
It has to be of us.
That's not me though. Wow, that's a good one.
I don't know.
That's
Wow.
a tough one.
Out of the 3 of us,
Yeah, actually, all 4 of us here are pretty good with lines. I'll say, would you put me?
I don't have it. I mean, Ricardo, no offense. I just no reason to write anything else. Ricardo.
He said Ricardo.
It's the same answer as before. Everybody's really. If George was here, I don't know who else to put. If George was here, I'd say George, maybe.
I would say George too. I would say George definitely.
how about Sebastian?
We don't do Sebastian lines.
Actually, none of us really forget lines,
Yeah,
in the scenes.
we're pretty. The ones who forget the lines aren't on this. Aren't on this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty
We
good.
forgot the call exactly.
Well, unfortunately, on this particular question, Tony, you were selected because
Oh,
of
good.
the participants.
Okay. I should have said knockout, but.
Hey,
Tony,
what do you think I said?
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Who played the role of a double agent assassin on Days of Our Lives?
Shit.
Oh my
So
goodness.
one of your fellow cast members had the pleasure of engaging in that particular role.
Oh, I know who it is.
Wait a minute, let me think. On Days of Our Lives?
Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I
Double
think
agent assassin.
I know who it is. Let me.
Are you looking it up, Tony?
Yeah, I'm Googling it. No. Here it is, the third one. Can you see it?
Oh wow.
Not really.
Robert Miano? Wow, okay.
I got it.
Get people here.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it? Knockout, you looked it up, huh?
Nope, it's not that. I know who the person is.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Well, I'll stick to my name.
Among all of you,
Yes.
so among the actors that are here,
Oh, okay, so that's not it.
Well, my actors are here. Oh, that's different. A
There's
double
my
agent.
answer. There's my answer.
no comment until I get all the answers.
Wow, okay.
We can see what you have, Stony. Can you get it closer?
I got my answer.
What is it, Kareem?
Double. Who was it?
Okay.
I
Did you
put
see it?
Radani.
Must have been Danny.
You're going with me?
Danny?
And Danny is the only one correct because he picked Ricardo.
Oh,
Ricardo
Ricardo?
played double agent assassin on Days of Our Lives.
damn, Ricardo, I should know that. I didn't know that.
My answer is Radani.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why
we're
Ricardo
doing
was so quiet the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trivia: I was this close to getting a series regular role on Days of Our Lives, a 3-year contract. I missed it by one guy.
What is this? Yeah, she
Final
did.
wire. Yeah. Would have been a 3-year contract.
Next question.
Mm,
All right,
Pretty
ready,
good.
guys?
yes.
Yeah.
Who loved everything Spider-Man growing up?
Oh, that's
Who
easy.
loved everything Spider-Man
What?
growing up?
That's easy. That's easy.
That's easy.
Mabel,
Yeah, that's easy.
I couldn't hear you.
Who loves
loved
Spider-Man?
everything Spider-Man growing up?
Uh-huh.
I got my answer, Mabel.
What is it, Kareem? Put the paper a little higher. Okay. Okay.
Now it's Stoney. Come on, guys.
It's up there.
Stoney used to wear the underoos when we were in the 80s. That's Stoney.
Danny.
Come on.
Who loves Spider-Man?
Loved Spider-Man growing up and still does.
What are you guys talking about?
Yes, you should have seen that sex scene. You still had him on.
I do have some Batman boxers though. Yeah. So there you go.
Okay, so last question. Although all of you are somewhat tied in your responses. So last question. Who appeared in the Las Vegas show Legends in Concert?
That's easy too.
Who appeared in the Las Vegas show Legends in Concert?
Got my answer. You got that, Mimi?
Tony?
Coming.
What is it?
Antonio McKay.
Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure everybody got that one.
Let's do a dance, Tony. Stand up and do a little Prince for us.
Yeah. No, you guys got to pay me, man. I've been so rusty in the quarantine.
I have to say that was probably one of the funnest tidbits that I came across. I was like, really? Because I actually saw that in Las Vegas. Well, I don't think I saw it from you, but I saw it in Las Vegas.
When did you go?
This would have been when I lived in California. Probably like 2015, 2014.
No, I had stopped by then. I was like late 90s, early 2000s.
And you played Prince and Michael Jackson?
He's the Prince and Michael Jackson guy. And
Jackson that he played? Was it Prince and Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Did you have a favorite?
Wow, that's an interesting question. People ask me that a lot. When I started doing Prince, and it was pretty easy for me, but I like doing Michael Jackson because so many people just idolized Michael Jackson that it became more, it was just so much fun because people just, no matter what you do, they go crazy over it. But now, in retrospect, I like Prince more.
Well, when you were setting up, and our viewers would have noticed that you went to a separate room because we were having trouble seeing you, and it totally it cried out Prince. You had the guitar, you had a cymbal above you.
There's the guitar, there's the tambourine, and there's, man.
Is that an authentic guitar and tambourine?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
So it was kind of, you all know each other fairly well. And if we were in person, I'd present probably one of these to all of you.
Can't see. Oh,
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Sangre trophy.
Not a trophy, okay.
So I'll hold this until I can see you in person, or you write me in. I can play a reporter. But also expect at the end of the interview, check your emails, because in a short while you will be receiving a prize as well via email. So with that said, I want to thank all of you for your time, for your kindness, for your talent. Thank you, Kareem, for sharing a little exclusive with us that fans can expect a lot of fun things to come, and in a home for Sangre Negra. Danny, thank you for helping me coordinate all of this. And you guys are just a cast of characters, a fun cast of characters.